They can make cups out of cum now. Welcome back to another Bad Opinion podcast. I hope you liked the new intro. It's the same intro sped up 3 times faster than it normally is because apparently my intro is just so fucking long and boring. It's just so long and boring and you can't wait patiently and sit there through it. Why don't you try making an intro? How about that? If you're on video, you might notice that my window isn't as brightly lit as it normally is, and that's because right now it's Saturday night. That's right. While most of my peers are off having fun, going out, hitting the town, living their life up, I'm here in my room on Saturday night recording a podcast for 7 people, 2 of which are my parents. But there is some cool things happening in the news. And one of those is that there's a new coronavirus variant. Let's go. It's called the Omicron virus. Variant. I said variant. I didn't say virus. Why'd they name it that? That's such a... Name it like the Omar variant. The orangutan variant. Do something different. Omicron? What am I... Is it a robot? What the fuck is Omicron? Speaking of robots, apparently robots can reproduce now. That's right. The first ever robots that designed were... Oh, fuck. The first... Let's start over. No, we're not going to start over. You know why? Because it's Saturday night. Okay? You're just going to have to deal with that. That's right. You're just going to have to deal with that. And I bet you clicked off already. No, apparently robots made from stem cells, something that can reproduce. They're made from a computer. They are robots and they can reproduce now. The reason you may be thinking, man, this guy obviously doesn't know this story, is because I clicked on the story and they tried to make me pay $3. I'm not going to pay $3, so I'm only looking at the Twitter thread. So that's why I'm very misinformed. 4.4 million U.S. workers quit their jobs this year. Good for them. Stop going to jobs. Make the government pay us money for just living. None of us asked to be here. You shouldn't make us work. That job is pointless. Give us a livable wage. Give us free healthcare and free school. Give us something we can live on, government. I know you're listening. I'm going to kill the president. That's a joke. But now that I have your attention, you should pay us money. You should give people free healthcare. I want to kill the president. But now that you're listening, give people free healthcare. That was a joke. It was a joke. I was kidding. I'm not going to kill the president. But now that you're listening, it's a joke. You should give people free education and give them a livable wage. Give them housing and food. Apparently in Denmark, 6 customers and 12 workers were stuck at an IKEA overnight. Yeah, that's right. They're living your dream. They actually got to live a night in the IKEA homes. The little tiny compact homes that make you feel so good and like a little giant. And you think, I could live in this. No, you couldn't. You would get tired of it very quickly. But it is cool to play in. And they got to play pretend all night. Being stuck in an IKEA is awesome because you don't even have to feel bad about playing pretend. Which you should never feel bad about playing pretend, but sometimes you feel bad about playing pretend, you know? That's just life. It's because people like to say, hey, you shouldn't be playing pretend, you should be working. Nah, 4.4 million U.S. workers say otherwise, baby. Let's go! But that's cool. There was a little snowstorm. They stayed the night. They took some sleepy time naps in IKEA. Which is a good time. Had to have been fun. I wish I have slept in an IKEA. I guess probably not. Sperm can be used to make plastic now. Sperm can be used to make plastic now. Sperm can be used to make plastic now. Salmon sperm can be used to make salmon sperm can be used to make plastic now. Oh my gosh. Who let me? I worked all day. I just got off my little job. I need to stop talking into the microphone like this. I just got off my job. I've been working there all day, and now I'm recording this podcast. So if you're thinking, man, what the fuck is this? I'm thinking the same thing, baby. I'm thinking the same thing. But salmon sperm can be used to make plastic now. Apparently, they found that when you mix salmon sperm with vegetable oil, it makes a plastic-like substance. The big question is, apparently they made a cup. Sorry, my mind blanked for a second. Apparently they made a cup out of this like little goo-like formula. And they showed a picture of the cup on the Twitter thread, and the cup looks bad. I wouldn't want to drink out of it. So the question is it a good alternative to plastic, right? Because plastic's bad for the environment. My answer is I don't think it fucking matters. If we're making cum plastic, who cares? That's hilarious. Keep making plastic out of salmon cum. We should be drinking all of our drinks from cum plastic. We should be drinking every single one of our drinks from a plastic cup made of cum plastic. Salmon cum can make plastic cups in which we can drink out of. We can drink salmon cum cups. Salmon cum. Salmon cum. Salmon cum. Let's get to the advice section, guys. Because my advice is not going to be a Reddit post, but if you do want advice, you can email bengivemebadadvice@gmail.com. But my advice is not going to be a Reddit post today. My advice is take care of yourself. All right? This podcast is a little shorter than usual today. And that's because it's been a really busy week. I'm a student, and I'm getting the finals week. And all my finals are projects, and I need to do all of those projects. And I also have to work a job and run clubs and, just kind of make it through. So take care of yourself. Give yourself those breaks. My body... The reason I'm recording this on a Saturday night is because Friday morning my body said, hey, take a break. And I slept till 2. And I woke up at 2 and thought, man, well, there goes my entire day. I'm going to have to find another time to record this podcast. And I thought about not even recording one. But I said, you know what? I want to do a podcast. I want to do a podcast. If you're watching on video, you can obviously see that I'm going insane. But if you're on audio, just know that my face is in my microphone right now. I look like a little devious man on the screen. Oh my God, who let me record this after work? I'm showing way too much of my personality right now. Crazy what things can happen when you record yourself alone in your room on a Saturday night after you work for 7 hours. Crazy what can happen when you haven't gotten any sleep in a week. All right, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for listening, especially if you listened to this full episode. You're a real one. We appreciate you here at the podcast. The podcast that is me, my camera, and my little Mac laptop, and my little microphone, and my room. No one else works on this but me. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys next week. Stay hydrated. Let's go!